We've made Mark work for this Ultimate 11 and he's managed them, so...
Right. Okay, good luck with this. It could be a little bit of a difficult customer on occasions, but had a purple patch at Stoke where he was unplayable against all the top teams.
Do you remember the poster? Welcome to Manchester.
I remember Sir Alex taking exception to it. It was like a fag at half time.
Yeah.
Don't be known to us, but
In the toilet.
yeah. But
In the toilet?
Oh, yeah.
So it's time for another Ultimate 11, and this time Sam and I are joined by Mark Hughes. Now, it might have been easier perhaps if we'd have said Ultimate 11 you played with, but we're stretching. We've made Mark work for this Ultimate 11 and he's managed them, so...
Right. Okay, good luck with this.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
We'll start at the back. Who's your goalkeeper?
I'm going with Brad Friedel. I had him at Blackburn, and fantastic goalkeeper. Great guy as well. I'm not just picking him because he was my mate as well, because we played together as well at Blackburn. But great shot stopper, great presence in the box as well. Dictated to his back four and was always communicating, which is what you want from a keeper. So, yeah, he's my number one.
Lovely. Brad Friedel. And then, are you going to do a back four?
Yeah, we'll go
Back
back
four.
yeah.
Okay, give us your back four.
I've gone for Wayne Bridge at left back. Always enjoyed working with Bridgie, good player.
Was that at City?
That was a City brought him in at City. Ryan Nelson, who Blackburn. Me and Sam both had Ryan.
Yeah, it was made up when I
Vincent Company.
inherited him. I made up.
Yeah, that was a good one. We got him in for a week, and it was another one of those see before you buy ones. So that was a good bit of business. Cost $200,000, I think. So he had a great career.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinny Company won't be a surprise to anybody. Probably not Pablo Zabaleta either at right back as well. So two of my early signings at City. So they went on to have a great influence on the club. So I'm quite proud of those two.
Two of City's like absolute legends of the club as well.
Great guys as well. Middle of the field, Stephen and Zonzi, myself and
Oh, yeah, I signed
Sam.
him for Blackburn
yeah.
out of the French second division. And I think that in his first season, he played 34 games, won Young Player of the Year, and got some great recognition before. Unfortunately, I got bulleted by the Venkies who took over. So Stephen got sold very, very quickly then to Stoke, which Mark
I inherited.
got the benefit of.
Yeah.
So you bought him for Stoke from Sam?
No, I didn't buy him. He was already there.
Oh, he was
thankfully,
there.
But,
Okay.
No, he was a great player.
Tony Pulis bought him, I think.
Yeah,
If I
he
remember
did.
rightly,
Yeah. He was great presence in the middle of the back. His last year at Stoke, I wanted to re-sign him. He's at the end of his contract, but he didn't want to. Well, we offered him a good package, more than he was actually getting. He went to Seville. He just wanted to get in the French national team, and unfortunately, he didn't think he'd do that if he was at Stoke, which was a bit of a slight on Stoke. I tried to argue that he probably would get in, but that was his reasons behind it, and eventually did make the national team.
Oh, did he not?
No, he did.
Oh, he
did.
did.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did,
okay.
Actually, yeah,
So
rightly
okay.
so. Yeah, he's fine.
Who else is in your midfield?
Left hand side, we got Giggsy. Won't surprise too many. We obviously managed him at Welsh international level. On the right hand side, I'm going with Marko Arnautovic, a bit of a maverick, Marko, and could be a little bit of a difficult customer on occasions, but had a purple patch at Stoke where he was unplayable against all the top teams. That really affected the opposition, and was quick, strong, big guy as well. And I enjoyed my time working with him.
Wow. Okay. What are you thinking of this so far?
Very good. He's missing out a real big player though. Blackburn in midfield next to
I've just gone back. I've gone over to the right wing. No, one of the guys that's in my
I had
top three.
A season with him. He was brilliant.
Tugay at
Top three players ever.
Ever played with, played against, played, managed, whatever you like. I thought Tugay was wonderful.
Really? What made him so special?
He just had everything. He had great technical ability, but he could see a pass from miles away, and he'd see passes that nobody else would see. And
his one touch as well.
Yeah, one touch. Yeah. In a 8x2 box, you can get the ball off him. He was just a great player, and I had a few foibles. I used like a fag at half time.
Yeah.
Don't be known to
he?
us, but
Yeah, in the toilet.
yeah.
In
But
the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Quick fag, yeah.
yeah, but it didn't affect his ability. He was an outstanding player. Great guy.
Where did he hide his cigs?
I'm not sure. I don't
In
think
his
he
shop,
actually.
probably.
Yeah, I don't think he actually played in them with them or
No.
on his person. But he must have had him behind the toilet. I think he placed
Yeah.
them before the game, maybe.
So-
But a
Where-
great player.
Where did you have him, Sam?
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Yeah, and I got him in and I think he kept us up, and he went back to Turkey because he got an opportunity there
That's
to
right, yeah.
move into I
Yeah.
think player coaching and that, like I mean. So
It was what he
he
wanted
was,
to
he was,
do.
he was unlikely to stay, like I mean. And of course, he's well into his 30s by then.
Yeah. He was,
So,
he was
but
old,
he
wasn't
did a brilliant job. With us, I mean, him and Nzonzi together.
Yeah.
You know, they were, we got a young lad at 19 and Tugay next to him. It was just, just very, very good. And we survived brilliantly. And next season we finished, I think it was 9th in the league after that season.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. A couple of spots left for you.
Who did I say? Because it took us long to get to
I know. And then I wrote all the names down but couldn't spell half of them. So I think we've got
I'm
two
not quite
Manchester
sure
City
what
players left.
formation you play.
I know, yeah.
I'm all over the place.
Nobody's ever going to see my card with them written down. But there is a certain Argentinian there.
Oh yeah, I've gone for Carlos Tevez just because when he came to the city, there was a big uproar about him crossing the city, and there was a lot of stuff going around him, and he had to deal with that. So I respected that it was a difficult situation coming into, but he was single-minded. He was outstanding player as well, and great ability. And he used to really work hard and had this warrior mentality that he didn't want to get beaten. So I like that quality in him. So Carlito gets the vote.
Do you remember the poster? Welcome to Manchester.
Yeah, it was a bit too subtle for me to understand what he actually meant, but I remember Sir Alex taking exception to it. I think.
Man United fans are still angry about it now. Like sometimes they still bring it up, and it was 15 years ago, maybe.
Oh, they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's another spot for a Manchester City player, Devon Island.
Well, I had him at Stoke as well, and Stevie the first year at City was absolutely outstanding. Always technically underrated, I felt, by everybody. Had great ability, a little bit like Tugay in terms of his ability on the ball and being able to see a pass. I know nobody else could see a pass, and the first year scored any number of goals, and I think he ended up Player of the Year that year, and he was outstanding. He had a really bad injury at Stoke, which pretty much finished his career, which is a real shame. But I used to like working with Stevie. Good guy, loved the game, had the right attitude to it, and great player.
Do you remember him flashing his pants?
No, I don't actually. No. It's not something I do remember. That.
He was a little bit different, Stevie. I'll give you that.
His nickname was Superman, and then he wore a pair of Superman pants, and he scored a goal, and he dropped his shorts.
I do remember.
Oh, he'd end up with a 2 weeks' wages fine doing that.
Well, you might have managed him at the time. I don't know if you remember finding him.
No, it wasn't me. I would
Wasn't you?
remember that. I'm sure
Okay.
it wasn't me.
Right, so I think we named everybody. Correct my formation. So it's Brad, Friedel, and then it's Bridge, Nelson, Company, and Zaba was your back line. In front of them, Nzonzi.
Yeah.
And then you've got Giggs on one side and Marco and Nautovic on the other side.
Yeah, you got Tugay alongside.
Tugay alongside Nzonzi.
Yeah, and Stevie Ireland. So we play a 3, and then you got Tevez up top.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Very good. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Would you have managed that, like managing that team?
Well, I think it'd be top 6 at least. That, like I mean.
There you go. Take that.
And it was hard as well, wasn't it? You went through a lot of names. There was a lot of choosing.
Apologise to all the ones I've upset.
Yes, he did spend absolutely ages going through lots and lots of names. Meticulous there. Mark Hughes, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thanks, Mark.
Pleasure.
Thank you.